Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are taking this broadcast. A pleasant day to you, and welcome to live coverage of the Angular Football League, the male senior division. And we're just about to get into our first match for this evening, which will see the Lymers FC versus the Diamonds FC for today. If you would have missed us over the course of the international break, it's good to tell you that we are back, and it was certainly a much needed break for some of these teams, and as they look to regroup and reshape themselves heading back into heading to the end of the round and to the second round. Your commentator this evening is Tony Fleming, and we're bringing you live coverage from the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla. And this beautiful first day of the month is the 1st of April, and it's the Lymers FC versus the Diamonds FC. Kicking from right screen to left is the Diamond FC, and vice versa, the Lymers from left of screen to right in the green and black. The Diamonds FC, they are in their traditionally blue and white kit with black shorts, and they certainly have been very good throughout the course of the first half of the season. This will be the final match at the for this first round, and they are currently in the second spot on 18 points, just 1 point behind the Docks United, the league leaders. Yes, the league leaders, and so all to play for here in this one. The Lymers, on the other hand, they have not been the team that we would have seen over the previous years. Last year they were very good, especially in the preliminary round. This year they have found themselves struggling quite a bit, and will certainly look to jumpstart this season after the much needed break. The referee this evening is Mr. Jackson. He's assisted by Monique Carty, and young star inside of me. I'll just get his name for a bit. We have played, we're just about into the second minute of play. Here's the ball pushed down the right side to Grant. He's confronted there by number 45. We call him number 45, but we'll give you his name in just a bit as we go through the team sheet. It's the Lymers FC with possession in the attacking third. Here's a cross coming through for there from Pompey, but can't meet the ball. There is the striker there for the, looks like, certainly different. This looks like junior, yes. This certainly looks a little bit taller there in that number 15 green jersey. And so they'll be looking to see if they can gain some points, and certainly, yes, infringement there on the part of, that looks like Smeens, just in the effort in terms of when Junior was about to cross the ball, it would have hit the leg of Smeens. The team sees Lymers FC. Simon Anthony, he wears the number 15. Daniel Bailey in goal, number 1. Number 13, Damian Bailey, his brother. Number 29, Sidhu Bracha. Number 6, Ikenya Brown. Number 23, Rashad Grant. Number 14, Kevin Lee. Well, he's a substitute. Number Kelvin Lee wears the number 5 shirt. Number 9, Terry Pompey. Number 10, Carlos Richardson. Number 20, Joquan Richardson. And rounding out the team for the Lymers FC, Jan Romney wears the number 7 shirt. The Here is an attack as I break momentarily. Just broken up there. It's Fleming with it. He finds Means. He's trying to dribble through the middle, getting a very good bounce as well. Here it's Means again. Cross and Bailey just stretches and collects the ball cleanly, tosses it out there to Romney. Finds Liddy. And so the Diamonds team sees Micah Brooks in goal, Tyrese Burke, number 26, number 15, the captain Alexander Fleming, number 21, Kevin Harley, number 27, Nicholson Millington, number 8, Trevor Peters, number 6, Carlos Reyes, number 5, Redondo Roach, number 12, Daquan Romney, number 7, Jalen Smeens. His brother Jared Smeens wears the number 2 shirt. So those are the teams for you. You see throw, Smeens blocked there. And here is Pompey coming away with it. Finds Junior Anthony. He goes wide to Jan Romney, trying to get around Carlos there and tussle for the ball. And eventually Peters comes away with it. Passes to Smeens, and offside is Millington. Close one, but the AR over on the far side. Shaw was in position, and I was able to make that call pretty easy. Kenya bound trying to go across field. Carlos Reyes still trying to control the ball, and not a good clearance at all. Here is the Lymers cut out there by Carlos. He finds Smeens. Smeens goes back to Peters. Ball is with Carlos again. And that ball just bounced across Daquan Romney there. And it's been just played around in the back there by the Lymers. Romney picks up, finds Liddy. Liddy goes back to Damian. He goes to his left. And Bracha can't control, and the ball goes into touch for it's going to be a throw in there to the Diamonds team. So Diamonds, they looking to win what will probably be the 8th match in this year's, well, not their 8th, but their 7th match, because they would have won some 6 matches on the trot after losing their first encounter against the Ducks United. They have beaten some pretty good teams. Here's a shot on goal, and the ball goes just wide of the left upright there of Bailey, but good effort there, and no damage. So first attempt from the Diamonds, and yes, the Diamonds FC has really found themselves in a purple patch in this first half of the season, and they're looking to at least close it out. And for momentarily, if they are successful in winning this match, will go top of the table. But the Ducks United, they'll be playing later on in a nightcap match. Here is Diamonds trying to mount an attack. Cut out there by the defense there for the Lymers. Jan Romney can't control the ball, eludes him, and here is Smeens now on the attack, but given away there. Here is the Diamonds. Smeens just releases the pressure. Tyreek Burke controls. Here he is again trying to look for a return pass, but not well directed, and the ball eventually being cleared into touch for a throw-in. So Certainly the Lymers, they are without the services of Samuel Fleming, one of their key players. Diamonds with possession. This means Carlos Harley trying to find Carlos, but the ball is cut out there by Bracha. Here is Bailey. Romney boots the ball over here to the right side, picked up there by Pompey. Kenya Brown. Good shift and a good square pass there, but certainly Romney not as fleet-footed as would like, and the ball just rolls over the touchline into the 10th minute of play. Still 0-0 here in the first match after the international break. Football, the AFL Male Senior League, alive and well again. Here is Junior trying to put on a move there. I'm not too sure what happened because Junior certainly tripped over himself there, but I'm not sure what Jackson would have seen there. Junior trying to do a fancy move there. The ball eluded him, and in the effort stumbled over himself, but Jackson says no, and it's a free kick just outside in the corner of the goalkeeping area, 18-yard area. And I'm certainly sure that Junior will be looking to find the head there of Bracha, even Romney. But he elected to, well, not Junior, but that was Colin Liddy, electing to, not too sure whether he wanted to go to goal or couldn't wrap his boot around it, and the ball goes over the bar, and goal kick. And Michael Brooks returned it back to the Lymers with a poorly taken goal kick. Here is Pompey, finds Anthony. Bailey dispossessed there. Here is Means. And trying to find Millington, but pass not as hard as he would have liked. And that's handball there on the part there of Kenya Brown. So it's going to be a free kick there to the Diamonds FC. Still 0-0 into the 12th minute of play between these two teams. Grant loses it. Burke finds Means. Means trying to find his brother, but ball ricochets to Burke. He finds Peters. Peters goes across field to Carlos. Pushes it down line to Harley, who returned the favor, but cut out there by Bracha. Here is Liddy now with it. Has some space, but can't find Romney. And the clearance there, that's from Roach, goes into touch. Kenya Brown trying to find Anthony, but cleared. Here's Bailey using his frame just to move Smeens off the ball. It's with the Lymers again. Here is Romney trying to go past Rios. Can't do so. But Kenya Brown. And he can't keep the ball in play, and it's going to be a throw-in. Taken quickly. Smeens trying to find Harley, but touch just a little too heavy. And so just a bit of stop-start in play here. The team's trying to keep the ball in play. Here is Liddy. Crosses, and the ball falls perfectly for Grant, but just can't control it as well as he would have liked, but he would have had a glorious opportunity to at least pull the trigger there, but probably want to get that one back with big Grant. Here's Peters. Smeens. Nice to pass there to his brother Jalen Smeens. He cuts across and trying to find Millington, and the ball is cleared away for a corner kick, the first one of the match for the Diamonds FC. So it's a bit quite even Stevens here between these two teams so far. No one has looked that dominant and still trying to find their way in midfield. Aside from that one shot that was taken, it's nothing to shout about. Here's a corner kick coming over, heads going up there. Still some action and a handball there. Daquan Romney just misheadering it. Both himself and the player there for Lymers. The ball actually didn't fell on his hands, and an infringement there for a foul was given. Here is Lady Bradshaw. Goes to Bailey. Bailey boots the ball upfield quickly after having been pressured there by the striker there. Shot taken. And again, can't control there is Harley. And it's going to be a throw in there to the Lymers FC. So, just to let you know that if you've just joined us, it's continued from the break, the international break. We've seen some really good matches here during the international break. Anguilla playing St. Lucia, just narrowly losing out in the end. Here's a good move from Pompey. He now collects, find Grant shifts and find Bailey inside. Trying to find Pompey again, but that one is going to roll into touch, and it's going to be a goal kick there. So Fleming, Burke, Peters, crossfield to Carlos, who can't control. Good shielding there from Romney. But that's there, and Bradshaw coming and just tackling the ball away from Romney. The ball being pushed upfield, but that one is going to roll across the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick there to the Diamonds FC. So the Diamonds FC coming into this game, the final match in this round, on some 18 points and winning some 6 games on the trot after losing out there to the Ducks United in their first encounter. And they certainly done the work in picking up 3 points. Whether they will be able to continue throughout the remainder of the preliminary round tournament, but they have put themselves in a pretty good position so far. Lymers, on the other hand, will look to at least get back to the form that they were once in during the 2022 season. And here is Lymers now. The ball is with Anthony. Finds Kenya Brown. Well, he's trying to go past one Roach there, but can't do so. And eventually, the ball coming in, and Micah Brooks picking up. Comes to the line and boots the ball upfield. Means can't control, and Pompey just getting his body between the ball and the player on the ball. Here is Bailey, loses out. Jaren Smeens chips the ball, trying to find Millington, but cleared away there by Carlos. Here is Colin, finds Romney. Romney pushes downfield to Kenya Brown. Kenya Brown, he has Rodon Roach in front of him. Can't pass Roach, and Roach clears. Going the safe route. Ball stays in play. Romney again. This time he gets past Reyes, finds Bailey. Bailey, sloppy pass there, but he recovers well using his frame well. Good turn there by Grant, but can't get the power on the shot there. But it was really good turn there from him, not getting as much power on that one. Here is Millington being forced off the ball there by Richardson, and one just pushed over there. Micah Brooks collects, tosses it out to the player there in Reyes. Peters to Harley. Harley trying to go upfield. Can't find Romney. As Bradshaw is covering well. Just pushes it into touch for a throw-in. Still 0-0 here in this first half into the 20th minute of play between these two teams. Here, ball coming over but cleared away there. Anthony picks up but blocked partially. Tussling for the ball there between Peters and Jackson. Sees no problem with that. Anthony is throwing his hands up and asking what's going on. Here is Means dribbling down his left side. Cross is low, but Carlos finds himself in the way and just put that one across the goal line. It's going to be a corner kick, second corner kick for the Diamonds FC. And certainly want to make good use of this one. Don't have really good headers of the ball, really. But Daniel Bailey has been having a bit of a bother in goal with those high ball. Here the ball comes over. This time he goes up in the proof fashion, collects just a little bit heavy there, but he seems to be okay. He tosses it out there on the left side. The ball has been booted upfield. Roach passes it back. This could be some trouble, but Micah Brooks at least keeps his cool and was able to clear that one. Not in the approved fashion, but effective, because that one came back quickly. He was pressured and the ball skewed, so he had to at least get something on it, and that he did, and was able to put it on into fourth throw. Here is the ball, Millington trying to boot the ball upfield, and only to find the boot of Liddy, who goes wide. Here is Romney, cuts inside, but Roach clears. Romney can't collect. Here is Bailey again. Bailey and trying to find Grant there, but cut out there by Fleming. Smeens chipping the ball over nicely, but Bailey's off his line and clears, but Jared Smeens just likes the control, finds Harley, who chips the ball over the field, but headed away there by Liddy. The ball is with Anthony now. He dribbles to his left, find Romney. Loses position there, Romney to Peters. And now again, ball is with Anthony. He's dribbling and hounded and pushed off the ball. Just holding on to it just a little too long. Here's Dickwan Romney. He's got Bradshaw with him. And he goes over and ball goes into touch for throwing. Yeah, so have his work cut out there is Dickwan Romney there in the striking position for the Diamonds. It's going to be an infringement there. See Coach Nigel Linton, they're giving some instructions. Maybe just saying, let's practice what we preach, guys. Now let's play what we've been practicing. But it's Jalen Smeens over the ball. And the ball is a free kick on the left side. Here it means shot, but won't trouble Bailey in goal. And it's going to be a goal kick. Into the 25th minute of play, still 0-0 here at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center Stadium. Between these two teams, it's the Lymers FC versus the Diamonds FC. Lymers trying to head back to winning ways and to really move up the table. The Diamonds, on the other hand, looking to consolidate their position in the second spot and looking to at least, even if it's just briefly, go to the top of the table. Here is Grant being bundled over. Anthony pulls back, goes inside, and goes wide to Romney. Does control. Finds Kenya Brown, but Kenya Brown can't find. Here is Romney, and good save there from Brooks, coming and making himself very big there. Good save from the young man there, and certainly stopping what could have been the opening goal there for the Lymers FC. So it's the Lymers FC with their first corner kick. There's a corner taken. Heads going up, headed away. Colin Liddy on the ball, and he's been closed down quickly and can't get that shot off from that powerful left foot. Closed down there very quickly by Fleming, and in the end, clearing the danger. And there, the Diamonds FC is going to be a throw-in. Here is Anthony. Grant crosses. Roach clears. Finds Means. Jalen. He tries to and does find Millington. Turning the favor. Here is Jalen Means again. Trying to go past Carlos Richardson, but can't do so. But in the end, picking up a throw, so taken quickly. Nicholson Millington picks the ball up. Jared Means squares back to Peters, who goes wide to Carlos Rios. He finds Harley on the far side. Harley gets around and the crosses, but Joe is electing to cross there. Shot the ball just skewing off the crossbar there, and goes out for a goal kick. Good move there, but I'm certainly sure he would have loved to be calling that one on the inside, trying to find one of his teammates there who was in the striking position. Here is Anthony. Anthony won't catch that, and it's going to be a goal kick. So it's quite an interesting setup. We've seen here with Pompey, who has been one of the frontline players in last year's tournament. He's been stationed at right back. Carlos goes back to Bailey. Bailey quickly goes to the left side of defense. Yeah. Here is infringement there on Bracha. This means Richardson there looking to see if he can really spring a quicker attack. Here is Colin. Chips the ball over to Romney. Romney can't pass Rios. Romney comes further wide to the Pompey, and a team header there goes into the hands of Micah Brooks. And the clearance there from Micah Brooks, trying to find Means or Millington, but in the end, ball goes outside for goal kick. So taking Millington. Can't get past the big man there in Bailey. It's Romney, who has not seen a lot of the ball really, and infringement again, but this time it goes against Anthony. Kick taken quickly, but Pompey is onto the ball now. He's been challenged by Smeens and will pick up a throw there for 38 minutes of play, still 0-0 here. Again. So we haven't seen any real frantic attack from both teams yet. They're just playing carefully. Here is Ikenya Brown finding Junior Anthony, but getting back quickly is Rios. Here is a pass there. Grant, Loon Grant, and Burke coming across. Trying not clearing. Grant working hard. Crosses. And that's Anthony there. Just trying to turn it in on goal, but can't beat Brooks there. Romney again can't control, and he's been really getting knocked about there between those two central defenders. He's not been able to get onto the ball as much. Well, he's not one of those players who really runs onto the ball and holds the ball up. He's one of those players who you pushes it through and have him maybe just running onto it and shooting at goal. And so he would have quite a bit of work to do. Here is Jalen Smeens, finds his brother. And he pushes it to Romney. But Richardson, much more fleet-footed, gets across, and eventually the ball goes into touch for a throw-in for the Diamonds FC. And they certainly with some years good work there from Jared Smeens. Crosses and going across goal there dangerously. Millington being a little bit more alert to what was happening. That could have been an easy tap in there at the back post there, but good work there from Jared Smeens, who is playing in central midfield as opposed to where he have started off this season. Seen there without the services, the Diamonds of Jaden, who usually plays in that position there, and allowing Smeens to advance a little further forward. He has been certainly on sung in this year's tournament. I'm certainly sure you would have copped quite a number of man of matches, at least if my memory serves me correct, possibly about 3. And I have to do it from a little bit deeper in this game because he is been given midfield duties and certainly is not as close to the goal as he would have liked. In the meantime, here is Lymers, Grant. He has Fleming in front of him. Grant finds Anthony. Anthony goes across field. And I think he was trying to call that one with his left foot, but goes wide and doesn't trouble Micah Brooks in goal. Yes. Here is Diamonds playing it out from the back nicely. Jalen Smeens. He goes across field, but miscontrol there. The defender there for the Lymers. Here Smeens again. Picks the ball up, cuts on his weaker foot, but Jared Smith's brother picked up Nicholson, trying to pass there to Jared Smith, but heavy pass there to Junior. Junior finds trying to find Kenya Bound, but cut out there by Roach. Roach still again getting a lucky bounce, and then eventually getting a corner. A throw-in as he was looking to push further forward. 35th minute of play, still all square here between these two teams. Harley crosses and blocked, and it's going to be a corner kick. Third one for the Diamonds FC, this time from the other side. So, see a player over there warming up. Yeah, this is for Diamonds. Not too sure what tactical move that the coach there looking to make. Looks like Commando cross coming up, punch away nicely there from Bailey. This time, ball is with Peters. He goes wide to Roach. Roach trying to find Rios, can't do so. And a forward pass there, cut out there by Peters. He does find Fleming. Buck chips the ball over. Richardson miscontrols, but recovers. And again, it's going to be a corner kick there to the Diamonds FC. Just mounting a bit of some pressure now. And looking to see whether or not they can break the deadlock here until the 37 minutes of play. Corner kick taken. Again, cleared away there by Colin Liddy. It's going to be another corner kick. So the corners are mounting up there for the Diamonds FC. Corner taken. Heads going up. Partially cleared there. Here is coming away with it. Nicholson there stripping Anthony. Two players colliding again. Millington still with it. He crosses now and partially cleared. The good move. Shot there but blocked there by Bailey. And this time the ball rolls to Grant. Grant cuts inside, finds Pompey. Pompey gives it away there to Peters, who elects to fire a shot from some distance out. And, so Jackson it's a drop ball, but can't tell you exactly what transpired, but it's going to be a drop ball to the Diamonds. Smith has space on his left, goes for the left, crosses tamely, and not still out of the woods, but in the end, ball ricochets from Millington, and it's going to be a goal kick there to the Lymers, the Lymers, sorry. Buck. Find Jared Smith. He has his brother to his left. Does find him and he crosses, but again can't pass the number of green shirts there in the area. Clears and clears well. It's going to be a throw in there. Buck runs to the line quickly. Does find Jalen Smith. He's dispossessed Grant. cuts inside, but cut out there by Peters Harley. Jared Smith, and he has a shot from some distance, and that one was always rising and rising high, and that goes over the crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick there. Remember that this evening's featured match at 8 o'clock, we'll see the league leaders, the Ducks United. They'll be coming up against the Spartans FC. We'll just check my schedule here. .48 minutes of play, still 0-0. Ball, long boot upfield there. And header there to Carlos. He's trying to find Harley. Harley does picks up now, but can't pass the defense there for the Diamonds. But Jared Smith, in the meantime, picking up the loose ball and a nice pass inside. Still an opportunity there. What is it? An offside there? Interesting call there, but nice pass there from Jared Smith to Harley. I'm not too sure he couldn't be a little bit more selfish with that one. Probably could have tried to at least get a shot off on goal, but I guess he was trying to play two players at the back, and well, in the end, couldn't do so. Kenny Brown trying to control, but can't, and Burke, well, in an attempt to get it to Jalen Smith, puts it into touch. It's going to be a throw in there for the Lymers FC, but living to fight another day, but could have easily been a goal down. You see throw taken quickly, cut out there, and Kenya Brown find Bailey. He goes further to his left. Colin chips the ball over, finds Romney. Romney is hounded there and eventually cut out there by Carlos, who did fall back well. Roach chips the ball upfield. Here is Harley. But Bracha comes across and picks up position. He's still looking for someone to release the pass, and shielding well. I'm not too sure why Millington doesn't go for it, and eventually loses it. There is Bracha. Cross coming in, and head going up. Still not out the woods, and eventually the ball goes outside, and that's going to be another corner kick there to the Diamonds FC. This one will be their sixth, and certainly they would want to have do better with these spot kicks in these dangerous areas. You can say, though, they're not really good headers of the ball. Here is a corner kick coming in, flat one this time, faster but cleared away, and a big clearance there by its means, miss kicking, but we gone in favor. Here he is, Peters cleaning up, and eventually it's an infringement there on the part of Kenya Brown. So yes, coming up at 8 o'clock, we'll see the Ducks United. They will be taking on Spartans FC. And Ducks United looking to really continue the winning ways. Remember, we're playing 2 rounds of football, and then we go to the playoff. So we still got quite a bit to play for in this year's tournament. Those teams who found themselves lagging in the early parts of the first half will certainly look to get back on track. Here is a free kick taken, but straight down the throat there of Daniel Bailey, who collects well, pushes his teams upfield, and boots the ball upfield. Burke there, Grant is getting on the back there of Burke and just falling over. Here is Jalen Smeens loses out there to Pompey. Pompey trying to get to the player there in Peters. Here is Junior. Finds Colin. Colin goes over to Grant. Good pass there. And Grant. And it seems like some trouble there for Alex. Shot. And Alex might be in some trouble there for the Diamonds because he is running towards Grant and appears as though he is saw him hold the back of his hamstring. So whether he gets up, still feeling it. You see a poor clearance there by Micah, but Buck cleans up and giving away there to Pompey. Pompey trying to go past Jared Smeens. Can't do so. His brother Jalen Smeens picks up and chips the ball in field, but Bailey off his line and really coming and collecting. In the meantime, probably would not have counted because the flag there of the air on the far side was certainly up. Here is Kenya Brown. Again, can't pick the ball up there as a defense. And it's the end of the first half. Very little injury time, just 23 minutes. And that's the end of the first half between these two teams, the Diamonds FC versus the Lymers FC. And after 45 minutes, it's all even, Stephen, here between these two teams. And we'll certainly look to see a more interesting second half, as certainly show both of these teams will want to come away with all 3 points and all to play for in the second half. We are happy that you could have joined us for our first live coverage after the international break. Stay tuned to AI Live. We will be back in about 10 minutes with the second half of this encounter between these two teams, the Diamonds FC in the blue and white playing the Lymers FC in the green and white with black shorts. Till then, over to Master Control. Welcome back to the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium here with our first match for this Saturday evening. It's the first day of April, and live coverage is back on AI Live Male Senior Division Angular Football League. And we've got two teams here for you this afternoon. The Diamonds FC, they are in the second spot on the table on 18 points versus the Lymers. They're about mid-table. And the Lymers are in the green and black. And we've seen so far the introduction there of Amoni Gums, the central striker. And so Kenya Brown has given way to Monigums as we start the second half. And the Lymers certainly will be looking to see whether or not they can do a number on the Diamonds FC. So far, the Diamonds FC certainly will be looking to get 3 points where they can move cleared of the table, even just for a brief period. And so here is the Lymers FC, cut back there by Junior Anthony. He goes across field. Could have ill afford that pass. Probably should have been coming to Jan Romney on this far side here. Here is Jalen Smeens. He's got, Kenya Brown did not leave the field actually. And it looks as though it's the player who was playing at left back. His name I will certainly give you. Yes, Joquan Richardson is the player who would have left the field there and gave way to Amoni Gums, wearing the number 12 shirt. Here is Lymers FC. Well, Diamonds FC, beg your pardon. Playing from the back. Here is Harley trying to get past the defense there, but cleaned up there by Pompey. Here is Pompey again. Good pass there to Gums and a shot here. So looking a little bit more pep in their step is the Lymers FC as they look to mount and get all 3 points from this encounter. So some changes there. There's some shift in position there from coach Andre Griffith. And so far the Lymers, they have looked with just a little bit more spring in their step. It's going to be a corner kick there to be taken by Colin, the left footer. This one will be calling in. It floats over and headed nicely away there. That looks like by that's Harley. Again, still not out of the woods. Here is Bratcher. He picks the ball up. He's been comforted there by Millington. He goes back to Kenya, who just pushed the ball inside there, but only could find they have Alex, who certainly is struggling. Here is Smeens. Good turn there. His brother, Jared Smeens, trying to go past two big stout defenders there in that of Bailey and Carlos Richardson. Again, chipping the ball over there, Smeens. But no one there to really get onto the ball. Here's Amoni Gums. Find Romney. Romney getting himself in a bit of tangle there. Smeens eventually picks up. Turns again. And there, pass. Here is Peters. Jared Smeens. Nice back heel there to Peters. Has some space, and he's been hounded there by Brown. But gets away nicely and find Roach. But Roach can't keep the ball in play. and it's going to be a throw-in to the Lymers FC. Deep into the defensive half, we've just played about 5 minutes into the second half. It's still even Steven here, and careless throw there given away again there by the Lymers. There is Harley trying to put a move there on the defender there. Finds Romney. Here is Peters. He looks up and have a shot on goal, but certainly that won't beat anyone. He's still out of the woods. Like Kenya Brown. He finds Amoni Gums. Amoni Gums finds, well, Junior Anthony. Just a little bit slow getting to the ball. And eventually picking up a throw there, but it's moving very, very slowly there. Here is Gums. He's been hounded there by Millington. Anthony finds Gums and a shot. And Mike Brooks is right in the way. Collects cleanly. Comes to the top of the box and boots the ball upfield. Nice control there by Pompey, but loses out there to Harley. And two tussling going on there. And eventually, referee Jackson says it's an infringement, and it's a free kick there to the Diamonds FC. So it's a free kick. There's a kick coming over there. Finds Means on his, well, not his preferred foot to shooting on. And as we can see that, the ball goes skewed and goes outside for a goal kick. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we've got the Ducks United. They will be coming up against Spartans FC. Moni Gums can't control, can't keep the ball in play. And Millington with the throw. Kenya Brown, control. It's time the throws goes to the Lymers FC. 53rd minute of play, still 0-0 between these two teams. Just in case if you've joined us and you're wondering who to the two teams you are seeing, it is the Diamonds FC versus the Lymers FC. Lymers kicking from right of screen to left in the green and black with white trimmings. Diamonds, on the other hand, in blue and white with black shorts. And Junior Anthony has been in the wars and goes down. Actually, he's off the field, probably just picking a knock-up. I'm not too sure. He's rolling there in pain there. Not too sure what happened, but play continues. Just getting a knock to the back of his leg, Junior. You can see him just holding the area a bit. So in the meantime, the Lymers, they're playing a man shot. Here is Romney trying to go across field, but ball is cut out there by Amando, who has entered the field for Burke. Here is Romney. Romney trying to get on to that one, but ball cleared away there by Bradshaw. Here is Peters trying to go past the defense there. And just playing it safe there, Lady, just skipping and jumping. Here is, so it's getting a little bit tough out there. Smeens goes wide, finds his brother. Brother goes to his preferred foot and goes inside and shot, and it's a goal. Jared Smeens picking up from where he left off, opening the deadlock in the 55th minute of play, and it's a 1-goal-0 lead there in favor of the Diamonds FC. Not good defending at all there from the Lymers. I know they are playing with a man shot, but certainly should have allowed Jalen Smeens to at least go back on his right foot. You don't want him to get onto that preferred left foot at all. Did force the ball through, and just the bounce itself into Jared Smeens. The ball did take a deflection and maybe just threw Bailey off a bit, but it was just a little bit too easy there on the part of the Lymers. Here is Smeens again. Smeens again. Push for the wide to Harley. Harley has space and time, but trying to cut back there to Jared Smeens. Jared Smeens picks up, but he's bundled off the ball and cleared eventually there by Carlos Richardson. Finds Colin, but Smeens is back up again. Here is Amoni Gums, and eventually the ball is cleared away there. Roach. Here is Smeens. Pushes it through, but this one is going to roll straight to the feet there of Bailey, who eventually picks up in the end. Boots the ball upfield, and so now the Lymers will certainly need to play, and they need to play some attacking football. Here is the pass over there to Harley from Jalen Smeens. He comes inside, and that one takes a deflection and goes across the goal line for a goal kick. And in the meantime, we have seen a substitution being made. It means that Junior Anthony, Simon Anthony, they wearing the number 15 shirt, can't continue. And Andrew Connor has taken his position as Simon Anthony walks gingerly across, heading back to the bench. Meantime, we're seeing the Docks United players just about to head out to warm up, maybe. Free kick taken shot. Here is Andrew getting his first touch. Bailey does well and finds Romney. Romney cuts inside to Brown. Brown loses out. And here is Peters. Down the line to Jalen Smeens. Can he get onto that one? Does so. And the goal again. Some sloppy defending there. Very, very sloppy work there from the Lymers FC. And I'm seeing the referee going to his assistant. I'm not too sure what happened, but the ball did come across and looks as though it's a clean goal to me, but I'm not too sure. Yes, and well, whoever says free kick, not too sure what transpired. They will certainly have to look at that one, whether the player was taken off the ball. It appears as though that's the case, and so the Lymers could feel themselves very lucky, and they will certainly be very happy for that call as well, because they certainly wouldn't want to find themselves going 2 goals down. And here is uh, Amoni Gums. He's shielding and holding up the ball very well. Jan Romney. Jan Romney crosses, but clears there. Smeens can't control Andrew. His brother, Jared Smeens, the goal scorer, picks the ball up and is motoring downfield, finds his brother, but Bracha reads well and comes away with it. Cuts inside, Bracha. Where is the number 29 shot? Here is Liddy. Well, not a good pass at all, but Peters can't keep the ball off his hands, and so action lights up here. It's 1 goal to nil in favor of the Diamonds. Here is Jan Romney looking to push his players forward. Player there in Alexander Fleming. He is carrying somewhat of an injury. Here's a misclearance there from a player there in Jared Smeens. Nicholson Millington does very good work. Well, that's not Nicholson, that was Carlos Rios, that is. Beg your pardon. Doing some very good work there. Here is Peters now. Goes across field, but cut out there by the other Bracha brother. So that's Pompey, actually. This is just got one of the Bracha brothers playing today, in that of Sidu Bracha. Yes. Kenya Brown can't get around the defense there for the Diamonds. Here is good work there from Jalen Smeens. Defense there. And Sidu Bracha has a shot and ricochet from the back there of the Lymers FC. And here's a ball booted upfield. Here is Lymers FC on the attack now, looking to get back on equal terms. Grant, a good move there from Grant. Gets past the player. They're still cutting inside, but can't go past Mando Hodge there. Mando coming away with it. Here is Mando. Pushes the ball downfield. Finds Harley. Harley has been challenged there, but Harley can't keep the ball in play. And that goes out for throw-in. Throw taken quickly. There. Here is the Lymers FC, but dispossessed there. Jared Smeens pushing the ball through, but cut out there by Andrew Connor. And here is the player there in Omando. Goes to Harley again. Harley trying to get past. That's Pompey over on the far side. And he puts it out for a throw. I've seen many of the Spartans team lining up here for a warm-up. But here is Harley. Harley with space. And players in front. He cuts inside. Find Jared Smeens, Jalen Smeens, and on his strong foot, but can't put a lace through ball. Here is Jan Romney trying to find Amoni Gums. He does shields very well, Amoni Gums. Finds Romney again. Romney goes in the central of midfield. There finds Bailey. Bailey trying to find Amoni, but he's hustled there off the ball from Peters. But here is Grant, and eventually ball's been put into play. Into touch over the line there for a corner kick there from Redondo Roach. So it's going to be corner kick number 2 in the second half for the Lymers FC looking to get back on equal terms. We're into the 65th minute of play in this match here between these two teams. Our first match of this evening, and our first match live from the break. We would have played first match of the start after the break. Would have seen the Roaring Lions making light work there of the uprising team. In midweek, here is the corner kick taken, a flat one, finding the head there of the Diamonds player, and it's another corner kick. Yes, the Lymers making light work of the Roaring Lions, sorry, making light work of the uprising team, beating them some 4-0 to restart after the break. And here is headed away there from the Lymers, and well, Jackson says an infringement, and so it's a handball there and a foul against the Diamonds player, and so it's going to be a free kick. So the Roaring Lions, they would have moved themselves to some 15 points, and will be playing tomorrow against the Eagles Claw. Yes, they will be playing tomorrow against the Eagles Claw, the Roaring Lions. They are the defending champions, but have found themselves more or less without most of their key players. But the youngsters, they have been putting in a good shift, even on the losing end at times. The Diamonds, after having lost their match against the Ducks United, they have gone unbeaten so far. Gone unbeaten. Now looking to close out this entire first round with another win. So far, they've got another 24 minutes and whatever injury time. I'll make that 23 minutes to do so. But there's a free kick in the meantime from a very dangerous position. Colin Liddy, and low, flat, but not as powerful as he would have liked. And Michael Gomes just collects and covers in the approved fashion. Here is Carlos. Ball being pushed over field. Here's Romney, but Richardson there, good shielding there. Couldn't. Here is Smeens trying to get past Liddy. Well, Liddy losing out there, and the ball pushed wide, headed away there by Pompey. And Kenya Brown, heavy touch, it gets a good bounce there. Kenya Brown still with it. Moni Gums. Moni loses out there and not giving a lot of space there. Tall is the Diamonds team. And here is again in midfield. Picks up there by Liddy. Romney. Bad touch, but recovers. Finds Liddy again. Liddy comes further to Connor to Romney. Romney cuts inside but can't go past Millington. Helped out there by Damian Bailey. Kenya Brown. They need to control the ball. Can't control. And here's a clearance, and the ball's going to roll over to the goalkeeper there. He tosses it out there to Carlos Richardson. Hustled and hounded there, and eventually can't control the ball was the player there for Lymers, and it's a throw-in. Bailey, he's just limping just a little bit. Not too sure what happens. Well, he boots the ball upfield, so all is well. That ends well. Millington can't control a Monogums. Does bring the ball down nicely. Finds Bailey. Bailey still just pushed away there from Bailey. Here is Harley. Carlos finds Grant. Grant goes, trying to go past Roach. And it's going to be an infringement there, Roach. Still a lot of time in this game. No need for the Lymers to panic. They're just a goal behind. Got another 20 minutes to play. And seeing 7 players lining up and warming up out there for the Spartans FC. So I'm not too sure what match we'll be seeing here for this second encounter. Andrew Connor finds Jan Romney. Jan Romney finds Amoni Gums. He has Carlos in front of him. Amoni shifts and cuts inside, and good cross-field pass, but can't get onto the ball as swiftly as he would have liked. There is Grant cut out there. Colin Liddy finds Pompey. Pompey chips the ball over, trying to find Gums, but Mando clears one, but not before the ball goes over the goal line for a goal kick. So it's going to be corner kick. It's like corner kick number 4 from the same position. They haven't had anything to show for it so far in this second half. To be taken by Colin Liddy again with the left foot. So this one is going to be coming in, looped up and head going up this time. Getting a good header there. And Monigums. Well, it says it did come off of a teammate there for the the Diamonds United FC. In the meantime, there's a player down. That looks like that's Mando or looks like Carlos Rios there, because Mando, he's up. Both players, 3 players, they wearing red boots, in that of Millington, Reyes, and Omando. And it looks as though maybe just a knock there, picked up there by the defender there. I was seeing the referee pointing to the corner flag, but it appears as though it's going to be a goal kick. Not missing any footballs. There's some treatment being given there to the player there who would have picked and knocked up after that corner kick. And again, just to remind you that coming up will be the nightcap match, the Ducks United at the top of the table in the first round. They've just gotten just a solitary drawn match so far. And they will be taking on the Spartans FC. And as I can tell you, again, I'm not seeing a very young team there for the Spartans warming up. Not the normal contingent of players you would see for the Spartans FC. You know for a fact that their captain, the Marcus Connor, he is off in Tortola for basketball duties. So, play is off the field and play is just about to resume. Here's clearance out. Means good pass there. Find his brother Jalen Smeens. Cuts inside to the left again. Is giving him that left side. Players can't allow him to cut inside on that left foot. That's his preferred foot. Here is Peters. He's shielding well. Comes away with it in the end. He looks up. Finds Smeens, who returns the favor. Here's Peters. Peters blocked here and eventually cleared away there by Colin Liddy. Romney can't go past Nicholson. Millington across. Millington, not a good one at all. Find the boot of Colin, who gives it away to Roach. Roach has a shot and goal. Ball blacks and loops up in the air, cleared away, but still with the Diamonds FC. Diamonds FC. Jared Smeens, they're almost getting a tangle there with the referee. Here is the clearance there. Can't control there. Peters. Ball finds the boot of Nicholson Millington, and his shot goes wide for a goal kick to the Lymers FC. To the 76 minutes have elapsed. So still another 19 minutes for the Lymers to maybe get something out of this match. And again, can't keep the ball in from the goal kick there is Jan Romney. And so it's going to be a throw-in to the Diamonds, just about center circle. Again, can control is the player there in Amoni Gums. Throw in Romney. Take one Romney, that is. Here is Jalen Smeens. Well, he shifts in and turning and finds Peters. Peters goes across field to Roach. Well, Alex Fleming, that is. Yeah, cuts inside. There was the player there. Was that the player who just entered the field. Here is Jared Smeens. Giants cuts the ball inside, cut out there, coming away with it nicely there. Lymers. Here is Kenya Brown found Damian Bailey. Damian Bailey is dispossessed. Here is Smeens, finds his brother Jalen Smeens. He's on his left foot, and yes, shot on goal there, but straight down the throat there of Bailey. Bailey tosses it out to Romney. Romney goes inside to Liddy, but the ball ended up to Pompey, who boots the ball over. Grant still trying to go past the defense there. Amoni Gums. And eventually cleared away there by Roach, and it's going to be a throw-in. So, time running out here on Lymers. Certainly need to look to build on something to see whether or not they can get an equalizer here. Cross coming in, and the shot and goal, and the good save there from Brooks, but glorious opportunity there, and a good attempt there from the Lymers player as well. I'm looking to see who's that. Is that can't players down there probably just stretching just a tad bit too much there, but it's a good effort there. That looks like Bailey. Yes, Bailey getting an opportunity there, and call into action was Michael Brooks, and he didn't disappoint at all, just pipping that one over the bar for a corner kick. So Getting close. Here is Lymers. Corner kick taken. Heads going up. Headed away there from the Diamonds FC. Again, headed further away. Smeens picks up and from the back. But here is that looks like, is that Fleming? Well, he runs into defense. Ball still not out of the wood. Yes. And it's going to be a throw in. And that looks like Roach with that attempt. Bailey. Cross coming in. Romney with trying to head the ball towards goal, but not getting the direction and making a meal of it. A play. There was the defense there for the Limers in that of Pompey, and not being able to keep the ball into play, giving away a corner in the meantime. There to the Diamonds FC. Corner kick taken, heads going up, cleared. Ball is still with Diamonds. Here's Peters. Finds Smeens. Cuts inside. Smeens. Dribbles and shoots. Bailey bubbles but recovers. And able to gather the ball in the end. Boots the ball upfield. Time is certainly running out on the Limers FC. Just another 8 minutes and whatever added time to go. Here is Jared Smeens. A good move there, but the referee sees nothing wrong with that. And again, here is Millington. Just boots the ball upfield and went back there by the Diamonds. Jalen Smeens cut inside, but he's dispossessed by Andrew. Here is Colin, finds Andrew again. Andrew trying to find Bailey, but well read there by Omando. Millington. He goes back and releases the pressures who Carlos, who would have re-entered the field after that knocked and some treatment. We can see that his hands, he's gotten strapping on his hand. Maybe just a bit of sprained finger maybe. Here is the Diamonds, content with playing it from the back. They've gotten a 1-0 lead. And it's going to be a corner kick there. Carlos Richardson can't take any chance at all and puts that one into or go across the goal line for another corner kick there into the 84th minute of play. The Limers team trailing. Goal scored by Jairus Means. All in the second half. And so far, seen one attempt there from the Limers, calling the goalkeeper there in Micah Brooks into action. Corner kick taken. Shot, blocked, and that one is going to go across the goal line for another corner kick, this time from the near touchline to us here. Corner kick taken, and not a good one there from Jalen Smeens, and the ball goes across the goal line, and it's going to be a goal kick into the 86th minute of play. Still one goal to let in favor of the Diamonds FC. The Lymers certainly will have to do something if they really want to get a share of the spoils here this evening. And so far they have been. Is a shot, and this one goes wide. Shot there coming from the goal scorer there in Jared Smeens. But so far, just looking a little bit short of work there is the Lymers. Not as aggressive as the Diamonds, as we have seen. And they've got quite a number of positions, but has given the ball away on numerous occasions. And not done as well as we know that they could do. Here is a nice return pass. And they can't keep the ball. It says, we can hear the spectator says that the ball is not outside. But the air is right there. I'm saying, I'm certainly in a better position than I am. So here is Bailey. Goes back to Connor. Connor goes inside to Colin. And a good pass, but cleaning up there. Here is Carlos. Pushes wide to Pompey. Pompey again to Carlos. Finds Grant. Grant can't control. Oh, he just pushes that of Romney on the ground. Daquan Romney, that is. And see the Ducks United in full flow here. Looking to start the continue from where they would have left off, the Ducks United. Yeah, it's mean just overrunning the ball there, but it covers position. Cross coming through, clean up there by Carlos, but Romney, the economy picking up. Here's Kenya Brown. Grant. Giving it away there is Grant to Roach. And Roach is Micah Gums. That Micah Gums is that Fleming there playing in the strapping with a heavy strapping on his right leg. Here is Fleming. Alexander Fleming. Good pass there from Jalen Smeens. Jared Smeens. This time Jalen Smeens gets the ball and keeps it in play. And goes past Andrew Connor very easily. And is cutting and shot there. But probably could have done better by just pushing that one across the face of the goal for Romney and see whether or not Romney could have got boot on that one. But good work there. But finishing touch could have been a lot better. Here is the Diamonds FC. They're still pushing forward. The Lymers, they're defending for all it's worth. They need to mount an attack to get back on equal terms. Amoni Gums, he's got space, he's got speed. Amoni Gums goes across field, find Kenya Brown, and Kenya Brown shoots at goal tamely. And Michael Brooks covers. We have played 89 minutes. We are into the 90th minute of play. I am yet to see how much added time we're seeing there from the fourth official. Not seeing any signal yet, but certainly can't be no more than 2-3 minutes. Lymers looking to get forward. Can't do so because it's an infringement there from Grant. See Jackson, Jackson Point ball. Actually, an infringement there on the Diamonds FC, and 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes of stoppage time starts now. And, Jackson has everybody confused here. As Jackson points to one direction, team starts heading in the next direction, only to find out that he is actually meant the other direction, and so the Lymers have to head all the way back. Here is the free kick taken and headed away there from Jan Romney. So taken, Millington quickly. Here is Fleming. This means the ball goes through in. And certainly appears as though that goal that was scored early in the second half, get to the 49th minute of play thereabout, it's going to hold through here. Here it means cross and eventually collected there by Bailey. He needs to get, everybody needs to push forward now. He boots the ball upfield. There's only one player forward, and that's Amoni Gums. He bumped into Amting, and the ball is cleared away there by Fleming. Further upfield, here is Dequan Romney. Rabbit, but can't put foot on ball. Ball is with Means, and eventually pushed away there by Connor. Here is Bailey. Finally, Kenya Brown turns. We've played the 2 minutes of added time. And here is Amoni Gums. And that's the end of it. At the end of 90 minutes, it is the Diamonds team who continued their winning ways from the break, beating the Lymers FC by 1-0 goal coming from the boot there of Jaren Means. And I'm certainly sure that he will again cap the man of the match there for fourth or fifth consecutive time. And good work there by the young man, and as he continues to blossom. So at the end of our first match, our first encounter here, live from the break, it is the Diamonds FC 1 goal over the Lymers FC. 1-0 in favor of the Diamonds FC. And certainly the man of the match, Jared Means, again. And he has certainly picked up the most man of the match so far in this year's tournament. So, interesting one. Yes, and so there you have it. Man of the match, Jared Means. 1-0 in favor of the Diamonds. They move to the top of the table on 21 points momentarily. The Ducks United, they will be up against the Spartans FC in just a bit. Until then, we are happy that you could have joined us for our first match. Stay tuned and stick with us for our second match for this evening. It will be the Ducks United up against the Spartans FC. Until then, this is your commentator, Tony Fleming. Back to Master Control.